Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Muhammad Muni and I am with my team members Aman Suhaib and Faisal Hussain. So the name of my project is the virtual HR. The theme we selected is automated resume relevance check system and we did this for a hackathon project for Innomatics Research Labs. Alright, so the problem statement. Current challenges in resume evaluation. As you know that there are thousands of applications each day in any company, and there might be very few openings, like there might be only 5 to 10 openings or maximum 20 openings. And so, a thousand applicants applying for a single job, it gets very hard for recruiters to shortlist. They might make errors in judgment, they might not be able to go through the resumes properly. You might make mistakes or it's a very time consuming job. So what we needed is a system that can automate this problem using AI so recruiters won't have to work so hard. So for this we came up with the solution. So now let's go further. So what's the objective today? We are going to automate a software for resume checking and resume evaluation. We are going to generate a relevant score. So basically, we are going to allot marks score for our resumes, for whatever resumes may be uploaded by the admin or by the applicants. And then we are going to accept it or reject it based on the marks. We are also going to highlight the missing skills and qualifications of each applicant, and then we are going to give them actionable feedbacks, which means we are going to suggest them courses and skills to be learned so they can in future develop themselves and grow. But the best part about this is we are only going to suggest them to get skills and courses from Innomatics website, which I'm going to show you further how it's done. And this is going to be a good plus point for Innomatics. And also we are going to have a friendly dashboard for the recruiters so that they can easily analyze all the applicants and the resumes. Moving on. So this is the proposed solution, hybrid AI engine. So we have thought about two ways to evaluate. First is the hard match, which means in easy terms we are going to check the job description. For example, the job description says you need Python, you need machine learning, and you need deep learning. We check in the resume, we evaluate, and if the resume has those stuff, then we are going to allot marks. And if it does not have, then we are not going to allot the marks. In soft match, what we are going to do is we are going to read the entire resume and we are going to analyze it based on semantic analysis, and we are going to evaluate the other skills like communication skills, presentation skills, and so on, so that the applicants may have at least few other chances to get qualified in the first round of the software. So the output could be score for each resume, missing skills, and actionable suggestions as I mentioned before, as well as a dashboard for the recruiters. Now, moving further, I'll show you everything step by step. So we have divided our project into four phases to do it. First is the data extraction. We extract data from the job description to know what skills are required for the job. Then we extract the data from the resumes that we upload and we save them in JSON format and or structure it in JSON as well. So basically the data extraction is done from the JD files and the resume files. Next is pre-processing and feedback. So basically what we do here is we check the resumes and we tell if a resume is having the skills or not. If it's having a Python skill, then we mark it as yes, it's having, and then we don't make any suggestions. If it does not have a skill, then we mark it as cross, and we can suggest the user, the applicant for some skills that to be learned in the future. But this table is just for an understanding, it's not applicable in the actual interface. The actual interface is a bit different that I'm going to show you. This is only for the presentation part. So, the scoring engine. Like I said, hard match. We match the skills directly in the resume and the CV. And to do that, we are using algorithms like keyword overlap and fuzzy matching, which are basically available in the technologies like natural language processing. Soft match, we are doing semantic analysis, semantic similarities, and using embedding. Again, we are using natural language processing for this stuff. Now to calculate the score, we are using weighted score formula. We are using evaluating hard marks and soft marks, and then we are adding them and creating a weighted score. The verdict would be high, medium, and low, which means it's a low match with the GD, or it's a medium match, or it's a very high match, depending on the skills in the resume. Moving on. The fourth phase is the web application to integrate all of these things together in a singular place. So for the backend, we have Fast API and Flask. For the front end, we have Streamlit MVP, the same thing we used for deployment. And then features is, as you know, GD and resume upload, score and feedback display, filtering, and dashboard. And then we have database, and for database, we have SQLite and Progress SQL. Now coming to the tech stack, we are now speaking in the technical terms. So the Python libraries used here are Scotty, Pioneer, PDF, PDF Lumber, Python docs, and sentence transformers. For the model training, we used OpenAI GPT, a large language model, also known as LLM. To integrate all of this together, we used a web app API, which is Fast API plus Streamlit. For database, as I mentioned before, we used SQLite and PostgreSQL. Now, the key differentiators, the new features which will differentiate our software from all the others is as follows. The hybrid scoring method, the hard and the soft, the semantics and the fuzzy matching, which I told the algorithms that we use are very unique, and it's the first time that they have been applied in this kind of situations. Then the suggestions that we make, they are completely Innomatics specific skill solutions. So when we are giving feedback to the user to learn new skills, we only give them suggestions and courses that are available on Innomatics. Next, we know that our software is scalable to thousands of resumes, which means a user, and it's not a user can add only a single resume of his own self, but an admin has many privileges, so an admin can add thousands of resumes together and shortlist them. Now, the last point is we have a very user-friendly interface, both for admin and both for the user, which means nobody is going to get confused here, even with a person with a programming background, non-programming background, if he is an expert or not, he can easily use this website. Now coming to the home page. Now the screenshots that are being displayed is of the website and how it looks. So here we go. We have three options on the homepage: sign in, sign up, and admin. Admin is especially only for the recruiters. Now sign in and sign up is for the applicants and students. Here we go. Students can sign up here. They can enter their name, email, and choose a password. This is the admin login. Now you can see it shows invalid admin credentials. This is shown because we entered a wrong password here to test the security of the system, and it stops us from logging in, which makes us very certain that this system has a strong security. Next, we have the admin dashboard. Here it shows today's activity, how many GDs are uploaded, how many resumes submitted, and what's the average scoring today. Now talking about the top 5 resumes by score. This is percentage of the resumes uploaded, and these are only the top 4 resumes of today. We didn't upload the 5th resume, To test the pie chart and its accuracy, we only uploaded 4 resumes to test if it still displays or not, and we have realized that it works very perfectly. Now we have this table which gives the entire idea for the recruiter. It gives the applicant name, it gives the resume file path, and the job description they applied for, the score, and the verdict with the submission date and time. So basically, this gives the entire idea for the recruiter that helps each recruiter shortlist. Now, if I'm a recruiter, I won't opt for the weak match people and I'll directly go for the moderate match or the strong match applicants, which makes my work very easy. So coming to the conclusion, we now know that the software saves the recruiter's time, it fast it increases the speed and consistency of shortlisting and evaluating the resumes. It is personalized for all the students and it is customized for Innomatics specifically and it is scalable to all the campuses available. Thank you. These are our personal details, the name of our college, the contact info, and the email. Thank you and have a nice day.